Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson out of St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm just coming back at you to shoot a video on this Thursday here in the STL. I just want to talk to you briefly to really challenge you and really get you to think about something. And what I want to discuss with you is how much more time are you going to waste? And let me preface my comments. I've learned that we all get the same 24 hours in a day. What separates a lot of people is how they use the 24. And some people waste it away, you know, with coulda, woulda, shouldas. But they never take action on the things that they feel that they should do, the things that they feel they could do, the things that they wish they would do. They don't take action on it. You know, now, what gets me is because they keep not taking action on the things that they should take action on. These are the same people that often complain about what their current situation is. You know, I'm tired of being in this funk. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of going into a job I really can't stand, but yet they're never taking any type of action to go to change that situation. It doesn't mean that it's going to change overnight, but you can at least get the process going. And what gets me, I can't stand someone that complains all the time, because, you know, the thing is, life and death lies in the power of your own tongue. So if you want your life to change, if you want your situation to change, you have the power to speak that, speak that into existence. But people constantly focus on the fact, of what their current situation is. But as I was reading the scripture today, that came across on my phone, James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. In everything that I've gone through, and today, May 1st, is a significant day in my life for a couple of different reasons. It's 7 years to the day that I graduated college with with a bachelor's degree in business administration. 7 years to the day. And then also, it's 4 years to the day that I renewed the vows of my best friend and brother Mike and his wife Amanda. And so this is a very significant day to me. So regardless of anything that's happened to me in my life, I have learned to count it all joy. Why? Because your struggle, your willingness to talk about your struggle, is going to be the very thing that propels you to impacting people's lives, and for people seeking you out, and for people connecting with you. Because as I often believe, there is power in your story, and nobody can tell your story better than you. And so, and the reason I say nobody can tell your story better than you, why? Because you've lived it. Like, it's not something that's manufactured. You live this, so you have the tangible experience to go off of. You know, I can remember what happened to me on this day 7 years ago. I can remember that. I can remember how it was a dreary day like it is now, and I almost was not able to graduate. Why? Because it was never because of grades. It was because of finances. I had to take out a student loan for my last year of college. And so, you know, you have to, in order for you to graduate, you have to have your balances paid in full. So then I got approved for a student loan, but it took like 10 days for the for the check to be cut. And so what ended up happening was the check got cut the day after it was supposed to have hit my account. And so what I ended up having to do, I had to go to my bank, and I literally remember I had to sign a form and fingerprint because I had to withdraw all the money, because the balance had to be cleared by noon on May 1st, 2007. Graduation was that evening. And so with that, I end up having to drive all the way to school because I commuted every day to college. So I had to drive all the way to school. And I felt like, you know, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So I had to drive all the way to school and give them cash money over $6,000. Paid it to them in cash. They gave me my receipt. I got it in the 11th hour. It was like 11:45. Paid it. I can now graduate. So then what happened? Hours later, it stormed real bad here in St. Louis. It stormed really bad. And to me, it was indicative of everything that I went through in college. Everything I went through in college. Losing a grandfather, losing my grandpa in 2003, losing my grandmother in 2006, the summer before I graduated college. You know, see, people can tell that story, but they can't tell that story like me. Why? Because I lived it. So when I finally pressed my way through the storm, and when I finally got to the arena, I really felt like I earned that bachelor's degree. I earned it because of everything that I had to go through to graduate, to earn that piece of paper. My question to you is, how much more time are you going to waste? And what I'm talking about is doing the very thing or things that you know that you're supposed to be doing. How much time are you going to continue to waste trying to live up to other people's expectations of you? How much more time are you going to waste, living somebody's life, existing and not living? It's one thing to exist. Trust me, I know. But it's another thing to live. You have goals, you have dreams, you have aspirations that are to you, that are for you. And you have to live them out, because otherwise they're not going to be accomplished. You know what you have inside of you. You know that you want to speak in front of a large audience, or you know that you want to motivate others, or you know that you have a book that you need to get out, that you need to get published, because the world needs to hear your story, because the world needs to know that you don't have to give up. Even though people wrote you off, you can still make it. And that's what drives me. That's what drives me to do what I do. Because I know that there is a lot of ink in this pen, and it's a lot of chapters left to be written. But I know even right now that what I have gone through can benefit somebody, and it can bless somebody. And so I challenge you to get it done. I challenge you to stop making excuses and let's get it started. So for those of you that have a dream, but you don't know how to go about it, you just need to get around the right people. So I challenge you to connect with me. I challenge you to reach out to me. I challenge you to lock arms with me and our team by clicking the link below this video, and let's get it started, because you have wasted too much time caring about what people think. You have wasted too much time trying to please others about a dream that they don't even support you on. Let's get around the right people and let's go to the top. Click the link below and we'll see you on the other side. Peace.